Hey mate. Hey mate. Ah yeah. Do us a favour. If I ask you really nicely, is there any chance you'll sell us your jawbone? Ah yeah. Your jawbone. Oh why, suit yourself.
Welcome back guys for another Lake District takeaway review ski. Right. Yes folks, welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show and thank you for joining me on another foodie Friday night video. I'm away in Hull at the minute. I'm stopping in a lodge at Brockwood Hall Lodges in the western part of the Lake District. Absolutely fantastic place. Look at this man, it doesn't get much better for a nice little breakaway with the family, with the dogs, getting out and about on a few walks. Saying that, mind, we haven't been out on much walking this holiday. The first 3 days the weather has been absolutely terrible. Gale force winds, the old Gale Platt force winds, lashing it down with rain. This is the first day we've getting some nice weather, and this is our last day, and it's my birthday. Yes man dingoes, I am 47 today. I know you're thinking I only look 37. I'm just one of them lucky people that just looks young for my age, if you know what I'm talking about. But we're going to have a nice day out. Mrs Blot and my son Preston are just finishing off, getting ready in the old lodge dingo, so I thought I'd pop out and have a bit crack on with you absolute legends. We're going to take a drive up to Lake Windermere and we're going to have a walk around Bowness and Windermere. It's a lovely place. We haven't been for a few years, since my son was just a little kid. Do you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I'll get some footage when I'm there. The old Nicki Minaj on my camaraderie. Then when we get back, I'll show you around the site again. I've showed you once before, haven't I? A few weeks ago, or a few months ago, whenever it was. We're booked into a restaurant tonight. That's it, straight ahead up there. I'm forgetting what it's called. Billy's at Brockwood. Billy's at Brockwood. That's what it's called, guys. Billy's at Brockwood. And I'm hoping they're going to let us have the food as a takeaway, and we'll bring it back to the lodge, because I don't want to be sitting there in the restaurant with the camera talking away to you guys while there's other people there trying to enjoy the meal. So that shouldn't be a problem. We'll deal with that later on. But the food is really nice. We've had a meal in there last time we were here, but I didn't record anything, and it's top quality food. Okay then, my Mandy Dingles, I'm going to get Mrs Blot and Preston in the Blotmobile. We're going to drive up to Windermere, and I'll see you legends when we get there. You better believe I will. How are we? go, folks. I've had a lovely day walking around Bowness. My son Preston is having a nice fish lot. Me and Mrs Blot, we're cheapskates. We've made some sandwiches up and we're putting some chips inside. You better believe we are. Going to finish these and then we're going to make our way back to the lodge. We'll get freshened up and then we'll go and get some scrandingo, the old Jack Scraniels. You better believe it, guys. I'll see you when we're back at the lodge. Right. So here we are, my spam dingoes. We're back at the lodge. We're booked into the restaurant in 5 minutes' time. I've just quickly popped over there and I've asked them if it's okay for us to take the food away. And the guy said, yeah, you can do that, but you can only order off the pizza section of the menu, the burger section, and obviously you can have chips as well. So that'll ding dang do for me, Mrs Blot, and my son Preston. He wants a pizza anyway with chips. Me and Mrs Blot, we're both going to get a burger, so we'll get a different type of burger each, and then Mrs Blot can try mine, and then I'll munch on her burger. Oh, matron, you better believe it. Right, guys, I'm going to go over there in a few little minutes with the beautiful Mrs B. When I was over there, it's really busy, so people are not going to want a camera shoved in their face when they're sitting there eating the meal. And there's music on as well, so I'll have to put some free YouTube music on, so apologies for that, guys, for the shit music, but copyright issues, it'll mean the video could get Antonio Bandingoed, if you know what I'm talking about. Alrighty, I'll bring you back when we're in Billy at Brockwood. That's the name of the restaurant. Oh yes, it's Mrs Blot with a sexy butt. Mrs Blot with a sexy butt. Right, folks, just making our way around now. Get some scrandingo. Right. So that's it, folks. That's the food ordered. Mrs Blot's chose the garlic delight burger. Basically a burger with creamy garlic mushrooms, red onions, gherkins, lettuce. Comes with chips. I've ordered the Cajun chicken burger with salad as well. That comes with chips. I think it's got some sort of special mayo sauce. Hope it's not like the one from the House of Jollof, if you know what I'm talking about. My son's getting the pepperoni pizza with chips. Oh yes, guys, it's going to be a meal fit for Mandingo. I'm going to go back in because Mrs Blot's got me a nice pint of Cruz Campo. I'm going to slurp on that, and when I bring you back, we'll be going back to the lodge to do some serious Barosia munching Gladbach. You know, it makes sense. Yes, guys, we've got the Scrandingo. Mrs Blot's ready to get stuck in. Right, guys, let's have a quick look at the Scrandingo before we dive in. The three plugs is getting excited. They can smell it. Right, I'll quickly show you my sons first before I hand it over to him. He's not going to be in the takeaway review. So we've got the pepperoni pizza. Well, you know, it looks decent, but not very big. Luckily, he had fish and chips at Bowness and Windermere today, because I can guarantee that wouldn't fill my son. Nice chunky chips there, so we'll hand that over to him. In a seconder, we've got another 2 cartons of chips, because the burgers came with chips. That's a burger. Chips over there, guys. Yes, this is the one Mrs Blot chose. The burger in creamy mushrooms. It was called the Garlic Delight, wasn't it? Garlic Delight burger. Burger with creamy garlic mushrooms and salad on. Yep. And this is the one I ordered. Cajun chicken. And to be honest, on the eye at first, I mean, it looks okay. But to fill a guy like me, I think I've had more meat stuck in my tooth, if you know what I'm talking about. But you never know, it might be nice. I'd rather have something that's really nice and not very big in size than something that's massive and tastes like shite. So, yeah. Let's get the food laid out and let's get stuck in. Rice cakes. Right guys, here we go. Time to get stuck into the old Jack's Granules, the old Scran Daniels, if you know what I'm talking about. The place is called Billy at Brockwood. This place is called Brockwood Hall Lodges. We have getting the creamy mushroom burger. I think it was called the Garlic Delight burger, but it's got creamy mushrooms. There's loads spilt out there, so you know I can have that with the chips. We've got the Cajun chicken burger, which isn't very big. It wouldn't fill a mandingo like me, but you never know. It might be really nice. We've got plenty chunky chips. Preston is eating the pizza over there, so he'll tell us what he thinks of that. What do you want to try first, Mrs Blot?
We'll go for your burger.
Cajun chicken burger.
Chicken, come on.
Alrighty. Here we go, guys. Oh, it smells really nice. Some nice spices to it. Right up the old Nostradamus. Let's dive in. Yeah. That is absolute quality, guys.
Got gherkins in, doesn't it?
Lettuce, red onions, gherkins, and it's got a lemon mayo on there as well.
I've had a good tip. Tastes with lemon.
And obviously Cajun spices. Getting a tingle around the old tongue dingo. Mrs Blot isn't a fan of spicy food.
No, but that's nice, that.
So you might have skidamadidders and a undie badundies, Inzy Morgan. Yeah.
That's nice, that.
That's a nice tasting chicken, the old chick corny waver. Now I was expecting a bit more portion size. I think that Cajun chicken burger was nearly £14, but it came with the chips. But that's about what you pay, isn't it, in restaurants now? So I wouldn't like to say it's expensive, but I would expect something a little bit bigger. You know, there'll be loads of blokes like me who like the food, and they're going to get that. And although it's really nice and tasty, they're going to be disappointed in the size. It's not the size that counts, Mrs Blot. That's what she always says to me.
What you do with it?
Exactly.
No, but if you, because this was supposed to be, you're supposed to go in, eat your meal. So it might have had a bit more garnish on the plate when you went in there, and do you know what I mean?
Who knows? They don't normally do takeaways in there. It's a proper restaurant where obviously you sit down. But we asked them nicely if they would sell us the jawbone. Sorry guys,
Jawbone.
I'm getting my words mixed up. I asked them nicely if they would let us have a takeaway, and they said yes. So, yeah, good service, top quality service.
That's nice, that.
So it is, it's really nice, it's really tasty. While you're finishing your chicken burger off, I'm going to try some of these chunky chips. Nice big fat chunky chips, guys.
Just a bit like you.
You little chunky monkey. Them's nice. I mean, they're not homemade chips. That you can tell they're just a frozen chip, but they're a good quality one. You know, some of the places now, they're all just giving you these skin-on fries, and there's nothing to them. That's a good quality chunky chip.
Nice and fluffy inside, aren't they?
So
Quite well.
we've got the creamy garlic mushrooms here. That's fell out of the garlic mushroom burger. Have that with a chip.
That garlic mushroom is beautiful.
It is. that garlic taste, the creamy garlic mushroom taste. Straight away, it's like, oh, suits you, sir.
Oh, matron.
Suits you. Very nice indeed.
Not something I would go for on a burger. Garlic and mushroom. It would normally be a cheeseburger, but garlic and mushroom, and I'm like, I thought, nah, I'd go right in my comfort zone with this one, and I'll go for that one.
You thought you'd try something a little bit different,
Yeah.
what you wouldn't normally order. There you go, guys. Creamy garlic mushroom on a chunky chip.
Try mushroom.
I can't remember if I told you the price yet. Your mind's gone blankety blank. The old blankety blank check pen and book. We came to £41.90. So basically 42 squidlies. You might think that's expensive, but that's the price for sitting inside the restaurant. So we've paid full whack, if you know what I'm talking about. So for a restaurant price, it's what you'd expect to pay. Definitely over here in the Lake District. For a takeaway price, it's probably a little bit pricey, but what I've had so far is really nice.
That's lovely. Can we get stuck into the burger now?
You certainly can, Mrs B. You dive in.
It's a bit messy, this one, but no one's watching, apart from all these.
2 burgers in there as well.
Ah, there was only one piece. No, there was 2 pieces of chicken in that one, wasn't there?
There was,
but it was just...
The chicken burger was like chicken strips, but this has got 2 burgers in. Lettuce, mushrooms, onions.
Yeah, that's nice.
Gherkins, creamy mushroom sauce. Look at that, guys. No, that is really nice. Now, if anyone's watching this and you're in the area and you're going to try Billy at Brockwood, because you don't have to be staying on this site to go in there. They do welcome any customers. If you're a big guy like me and you enjoy your food, I would advise you not to go for the chicken burger. Go for the beef burger, because you're getting 2 patties in there.
That is nice, that. I would never put them together. Garlic mushrooms on a burger. But that is nice, that.
That's a top quality burger.
No, definitely, isn't it?
And when you look at the burgers I normally have on the takeaway reviews, they're normally quite average. What you get like from a burger van, this is a quality, like butcher's burger. Yes, very nice, guys.
Proper Aberdeen burger, isn't it?
Like an Aberdeen Angus steak burger.
Why, I know me burgers, don't I?
Yes, I'm a burger muncher. Oh, matron.
That's a curtain.
Beef curtains. Yes, nothing wrong with munching on beef curtains, guys. And this beef burger is absolutely fantastic.
Another mushroom.
Pass me that, Mrs. Bay. Very messy though, that's the only thing. But you can't complain about that. It said on the menu, burger covered in a creamy mushroom sauce. So
It says very messy.
like a garlic creamy mushroom sauce. So you certainly can't complain about that.
That's just nice, that sauce with the chips, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's nice you get a little bit spillage, because you can finish off by mopping it up with the chipperoonies. That sells me table manners.
Feels like we're at a conference sitting on this table, doesn't it?
Burger conference.
Yeah. Mr. Blot, this is your life. That's nice.
A nice birthday takeaway, guys. Kind of beat it. nice little family time away with the dogs. Quality takeaway. Makes a change from the cheap shite that I normally eat. Are you full already? Mm-hmm. This is why I can't lose no weight, guys. And I've got a big fat tummy. Because Mrs Blot never finishes her food. And I'm like, no, you're okay. And then 5 minutes later, oh, come on. Give us it here.
Have you seen how quick you eat though?
Yes. I have thoroughly enjoyed that.
When you looked at me and you thought at first, it doesn't look like much, but once you taste it.
Yeah, I did, guys. I've got to be honest. When I first opened the chicken burger, the Cajun chicken burger, before I pressed record, I looked at Mrs Blot and I was like, what? I was like, brother, what's that, brother? Brother. Mrs Blot, But, yeah, it was really nice and it was really tasty. The beef burger with the mushroom sauce really made up for it.
Oh, that was beautiful. That's one of the best
nice
burgers.
Nice and filling. Loads of chunky chips, guys.
Do you know, if I was going to make a burger at home, I think I would try and do that garlic mushroom and put it on a burger myself. Because it just goes together nice, doesn't it?
A lovely combo.
Really nice.
Very nice combo. Yeah, so, value for money. If you're in a restaurant, yes, it is value for money. For a takeaway, probably not. But I'm not going to complain about that because it is a restaurant and they let us take it away. Portion size, the chicken burger, no. That, yes,
oh,
spot on.
100% that one.
Loads of chips, guys. So like value for money, yeah.
But then we've got pizza as well for Preston and another portion of chips.
Yeah, so come to like £42, but my son got chips and a pizza as well. Preston, is the pizza nice?
Aye.
Aye, he says yes, and there's no filter with Preston. If he says it's shit, it's shit. And he says aye, it's nice. So yeah, weighing everything up, I'm going to give it a solid...
Sorry?
You okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 mandingos. I'm not going to give it a 10 because the chicken burger could have been a bit bigger. But yeah, it's a 9 from this mandingo. What's your score, Mrs Blot?
I'll give mine a 9.3 because it's something different, something I would never order. I would order a cheeseburger but not garlic mushrooms burger, and that was nice. I'll give mine 9.3. And the chips were nice, even though they weren't homemade, but they were nice, chunky, and they were fluffy inside. They were cooked properly. So yeah, definitely 9.3 for me.
There you go, guys. It's a 9 from me. It's a 9.3 from Mrs Blot. That's an average score of 9.1. You better believe it is. Give us a few minutes. We're going to chill out. And I think Mrs Blot's going to join me later on in the hot tub. Oh yes, baby. Oh. In the hot tub for a world famous rum review. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Right. Come on then, my spam dingoes. Let's have a quick look around the lodge before we jump in the hot tub and do the rum review. We'll start off upstairs. This is where the sitting room or the living room is, if that's what you want to call it. We call it the sitting room. Some people call it the living room. Potato or tomato, if you know what I'm talking about. As you can see, it's absolutely fantastic. Loads of space. There's a bed in here as well, which we didn't expect. We haven't been using that. My son's been chilling out in it a couple of times while he's been sitting on his iPad. He's also got this area here to sit with his PlayStation set up. Fantastic. Being lovely, sitting chilling out, watching the telly with a few waskies. Got the log burner here, which we haven't needed. Although the weather's been shite outside. It's like a sauna in here, just with the radiators on. So, yeah, no complaints there, guys, about the central heating. Fantastic little seating area here. This is where we've just done the takeaway review with Mrs Blot with a sexy bot. Yeah, you can just sit there and eat your meal if you want. You don't have to go downstairs in the kitchen. But if you want to sit downstairs in the kitchen, properly at a table, there's a big, massive table there, dining room table. I'm going to show you that and a couple of Winnie Mandelas. I'll show you all the way around. The bedrooms, the bathrooms, outside on the decking, the hot tub. You know what makes sense, guys. This cost us £595 for 4 nights, Monday to Friday, which, to be honest, that is an absolutely fantastic price for a property like this. I think during the 6-week school holidays, it probably cost about £1,000, maybe more. Yeah, but come outside the 6 weeks holidays, guys, and you get a really good deal, £595. You can't go wrong, dingo mandingos, as I say, in the mountain villages of Patagonia. However, then, let's go downstairs and let's take a look at the rest of the lodge. Right, toilet number 1, folks. There you go. Simple toilet, sink. Rice. So this is the main bedroom, folks. This is where the magic happens. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, guys. There we go. Big wardrobe there. Plenty of space for your wife to hang all her stuff while your stuff stops in the case because she's took all the space up. You better believe it. Nice big shower there, guys. Enough room for 2. Enough room for 2 people to brush the teeth at the same time. Tremendous. So this room here, folks, is the room we've been calling the spare bedroom for obvious reasons. No one's been using this room. More wardrobe space. 2 single beds. TV on the wall. The old Walski Beat International Playboy Bunny Boiler. All 3 bedrooms has got TVs on the wall, so that's good stuff, mandingos. This room's got its own bathroom as well. Happy dingoes, as I say in the do-a-doing. Yes. Lovely jubbly. On to the next room. So this is the room my son's been sleeping in. It's pretty much the same as the last room I've just showed you. Wardrobe, 2 single beds, TV on the wall over there. This one has also got its own bathroom. So yeah, that is really good. You don't often get that, where all 3 bedrooms have got their own bathroom. Right. Get down. Get down and boogie. Little shits. Tell them all day long and all night long in the famous words of Lionel Blair to get down. And as soon as you're not looking, they jump straight back up. Right, guys, here's the kitchen and dining room. Like I've already told you, big massive table here. So if there's a big group of yous and you want to sit down for a nice meal, you can do so right here. Kitchen's got everything you need. Fridge, freezer, microwave, kettle, toaster, oven, you name it, everything's here, even a dishwasher. We haven't used that, we just do it by hand job. Sorry guys, I mean by hand. I think that's about it. I've showed you everything, even the 3 plugs. Dennis, sell us your jawbone, son. Why you good looking? Right, next we will pop outside and I'll show you the decking area and the hot tub. Icicles. He's coming outside, plugs. How are then? Right guys, if you're wondering what that towel's there for, we've got it there so when we come back in from the hot tub and we're dripping, we're not getting water all over the floor. Common sense, guys, do you know what I mean? I'm always thinking. Big table here, you can see how much rain we've had. Absolutely soaking. Right, there's the Blockmobile there, and if you go around to the front of the lodge, there's enough room there for another car. So if you had 2 families sharing this place, there's room for 2 cars. Oh, nearly knocked myself out. That would have been good for the video, wouldn't it? Are you coming, Dennis? How are then, son? More decking area around here. All lit up. Plenty of lights there. Big hot tub. Fantastic. I know you can't see, guys, but when it's daylight, you've got fantastic views over on the hills and the mountains. Where you can just sit in the decking, have a beer. You cannot whack it. Right, when I bring your legends back, me and Mrs Blot, with the sexy bot, will be in the hot tub doing a room review. You know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Lice. Yes, man, dingoes. You know what time it is. Wasky time.
It's rum time!
I'm wrong, guys. It's a rum review tonight. What have we got? Mount Gay Barbados rum dingo. Kindly given to us from a lovely guy by the name of Barry Homewood. Cheers, Barry, my man friend. It's very much appreciated. Barry's a local in the pub where Mrs Blot works. He's a lovely fella, isn't he?
Oh, he's lovely.
He's one of the best. One of the best. Even though he doesn't wear a vest. You know what I'm talking about. Come on then, Mrs Blot. No famous cub dingo. I've left that at home. This little glass will have to do. Get a good measure in there. Don't be shy. Your mum wasn't. That's ridiculous. You didn't have to put that much in.
Oh, weird.
Now, I've got to get my bakeroni in there. I normally like to swirl it around. If Mrs Blot's put too much in.
It's big enough. Come on.
Oh well, let's have a blast. That went right up the old Nostradamus there, Mrs Blot. Yeah, I got the spices straight away because I've literally just put my nose right in it. Oh, spillage. A few spices. I'm going to sound like I'm doing the Wasky reviews here before I'm going to say, but I've got like a vanilla, sniff dingo, a few spices, a little bit vanilla ice. What are you getting, Mrs B?
I'm getting like raisins. I can smell the spice. And like Christmas cake. Like
Alright,
spicy
like the spice cake with the raisins.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got nostrils twice the size of mine, so you should get, you know, a good snifferoni.
But I'm loaded with cold as well.
Jeez.
No, I can smell like a woody smell as well.
The old Woody Harrelson.
No, Woody Woodpecker, not a Woody Harrelson.
Oh, wait, I'll have another sniff dingo, guys. Yeah, there is maybe like an oakiness to it. It definitely sounds like I'm doing a Wasky review, but we can only do our best. A little bit vanilla, some spices, and yeah, like a woodiness to it. Do you want another sniff before we have a little taste, Rooney?
See, I like rum. Rum reminds me of Christmas.
Why, you're some lyrical genius. Do you want to have the first taste, Mrs B? That's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Right. What are you getting?
Plums.
Plums?
No.
Not the first time you've had plums in your mouth.
Oh,
matron.
No, just like it's like a woody taste.
But you said plums, are you getting like a fruity thing to it?
Yeah, like a fruit.
Well, let's have a blast, guys. Yeah, it has got like a fruitiness to it. Like I don't know. It's like a dark fruit.
Dark fruit.
You said raisins. That's got to be classed as dark fruits, hasn't it? Like raisins, stewed plums. Am I talking shit? I don't know. Mrs Blot said plums first, so I'm just following off her lead. She's the expert when it comes to plums. You know what I mean? What did you say there? You nearly swore there.
No, I said you're the expert. Go on.
Yeah. You said like a woodiness in the smell.
Woody Woodpecker.
The Nostradamus. Now what I'm saying, yeah, like a toasted oak type of taste, and it has got a few spices. I was expecting a few more. I was expecting more of a tingle on the old tongue dingo. It's there. I can feel it, but there's no burneroonie. You know what I'm talking about.
It's nice.
There's no Bernie Giblin, but it's nice. It's got a nice taste to it. Mount Gay. Oh. Anything else, Mrs B?
No, it's the raisins, like the dark fruits.
Like the dark fruits.
See, I like that. I like rum.
It's easy sipping, isn't it? It's easy sipping.
Easy
very enjoyable. Going to use one of the old sayings now. It's not rough and it's not smooth at exactly the same time. It's not the smoothest, but it's not rough, it's not
Goes
harsh.
down nice.
It goes down nice, yeah. There's no big like kick, is there? Goes down nice. There's no big kick. You know when you have a wasky and it goes down, you're like, oh,
Not so
nothing
harsh.
like that.
It's not as harsh
It's
as
just
whiskey, it's just nice.
like a nice little spicy flavour. That's the best way I can explain
This
it.
reminds me of Christmas.
Well, you're some Cliff Richard.
But if I had spiced rum, I would have it with lemonade and a little bit lime.
Yeah.
And it tastes a bit like soda, not soda water, oh, what's it called? Oh, it'll come to us. Just keep on
Well, you're
tasting.
some Barney. Why are you some Ted dancing?
Cream soda, that's it. Taste of cream soda.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm no rum expert, guys. I'm just winging it. Obviously, I'm a master taster when it comes to the expertise of whiskey. But we'll still have a blast when it comes to rums and brandies. I'm enjoying it. We're sitting here. Yes, we're in hot tub. But it's a little bit chilly now. It's a nice little chest warmer. You better believe it is. Oh, dogs is kicking off down there, guys. Oi!
Hey!
I'll have one more taste and see what I think.
I like
Now
it.
after the fourth or fifth taste there, I'm maybe getting like a nice like sweet honey thing, yeah? Like a sweet honey with a few spices, a toasty oak, and that's all I've got to say. If I see any more, I'll be bullshitting. And there's no bullshit on the Blot Outdoor Show. So I'm going to let Mrs Blot have one more taste, and then we'll wrap up the old score dingles, my Mandy dingles. Anything else? Or are you sticking what you said so far?
Sticking.
Right,
I'd be
guys.
lying if I said anything else.
Well, there you go. I'm going to give this a very decent, a very respectable. Hasn't blown my mind away, but I've enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 7.7 out of 10 dingo mandingos. You better believe I am. Mrs. B?
I'm going to give it a 9.2. Because I like it better than whiskey. I like rum, spice rum.
9.2.
9.2.
What?
You complete bastard, you mince teasing bastard. Stinks of crab paste. Ooh.
I like rum. I like rum better than whiskey.
There we
And
go,
it
guys.
goes down a lot smoother than whiskey.
It's a 7.7 from this mandingo. It's a 9.2 from Mrs. B. That's average score of 8.2. You better believe it is. That's it, guys. That's the end of this week's takeaway review and rum review. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're now going to leave you with some fans clips. Keep sending them clips in, guys. I love to see them. It's a good laugh. And that's it. Please join me on the next one, which will be a stealth camp on Sunday night. Then Wednesday night for another wonderful wild camp. And next Friday for another takeaway review. You know what I'm talking about. And you know what makes absolute, complete and total sense. Right.
Right.
Two rights. Cheers, guys.
Oh, matron.
Sellers, you're into com.
Oh.
Right.
Oh. Oh my God. It's the glove of self-love. Oh. Oh. Oh, matron, the glove of self-love. Oh.
Matron, the glove of self-love. Oh.
Here we are, Mandingos, at the summit of Mount Wooga Wooga. Just stopped for something to eat at the house of Jollof. Jollof. Oh. Suits you, sir. Suits you. Oh. Jollof. Oh, Mandingo. You know, it makes perfect sense. Right. Oh.
The beef. Oh, Mason. The beef curtains.
Oh, matron. It's the glove of self-love.
Oh. Hey, mate. Hey, mate. Why you good looking? Nice.
Yeah, mate. Show us your jawbone.
Hey, mate. Sell us your jawbone. Jawbone.
Hey, mate. Hey, mate. The bourbon biscuits, not bourbon, right? Ah.
Oh, matron. Oh, matron. Oh.
But Jeffrey, I watched the Blot Outdoor Show, Jeffrey.
Deep in the bush.
Oh. Oh. It's the glove of self-love.
Rights.
Oh, matron. Oh.
This is some serious stealth camping.
Right. Oh.
Hey, mate. Sell us your jawbone.
Oh. 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 Oh.
You know, it's Mac Turtle since my very